Okay, hi, hello. I'm gonna talk about what I've been pondering in my 20s. Just things I've been thinking about recently, things I'm taking note of, things I like, things I don't like. You catch the drift. I actually presented in front of the class yesterday. We had to go up and present our code and talk a little bit about the maps that we made. I'm a nervous presenter. I can do well when I'm up there, but before that, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna say? Blah, 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 you know? We were told we were presenting the day before. There was no outline. Felt like I was up there doing stand-up and I was worried what should be coming out of my mouth. I did okay, but while I was up there, I had my computer on me and I was visibly nervous and shaking, so I put my computer down. Having the jitters and shaking my computer, first of all, it's not making me look really cool, and second of all, it's distracting me. I couldn't get out what I wanted to say properly, so I put my computer down, and then I continue to talk, going great, using my hands now, I'm able to kind of point to the map, whatever, but then my ass starts shaking. Like, you know when you work out and you have a spasm in your butt or like in your hamstring? That just starts happening. As I'm presenting, I can feel the vibrations of my hamstrings tweaking out. And then I tried to turn back because I was to the side, like you could obviously see it if you were looking at my side. So then I turned butt to the screen. That sensation has never happened to me. I'm not exactly sure. I think I'd prefer to have my hands shaking than to have my ass shaking uncontrollably. I really didn't like that. But I got through it and I presented and it's done. Black cold brew. I'm drinking it right now. If you have been watching for a while, you'll know that I've been making cold brew for quite a good portion of my life because it's super, super easy and pretty affordable and cheap. I do have an espresso machine now. However, the pods for Nespresso machines are quite expensive and you don't get the taste and the quality, I think, of your own beans, like grinding your own beans or getting your own beans, because you get to kind of tailor the beans to what beans you like. Do you like a dark roast, a light roast, a bright roast? You know, there's so many intricacies of coffee. I made my boyfriend into a coffee snob. Actually, he's not so much of a snob, he's kind of a proletariat coffee lover. He sees it as fuel, but he doesn't like the taste. I, on the other hand, coffee, I don't see coffee as fuel, I just see it as I want to drink this every day. I think it tastes so good. There's some performative coffee drinkers. Everyone's talking about the performative matcha drinkers, which I would put myself in because I'm still trying to like matcha without all of the sugary stuff. Some people don't like coffee. Some people can only drink coffee with vanilla syrup. You know, like some people really don't like coffee, they like the sugar. Another thing to note on that is chai. I had chai for the first time in, I think, it must have been 8 years or so. I don't know, it was a long time ago that I've had chai. My sister is obsessed with chai. I haven't had it in a while, so I was listening to her talk about how chai is awesome, chai is great, but I wasn't feeling what she was saying. I had a chai tea latte for the first time the other day. That is amazing, and I think it's gonna be my fall drink. My fall drink when I want something sweet and to get me in the autumn mood, I'm getting chai. Maybe I'll get a dirty chai. That would be good. If you drink coffee, make a chai your next order because it floored me. When I woke up, oh my god, I kind of have mucus in my mouth. I'm really not liking that. I better not get sick. I've been in and out of places. I've been doing a lot of traveling, which is so fun because it kind of feels like I never left abroad. I did. Totally different traveling, 100 times more expensive, but it makes me like, oh, I'm going to a different country, California, on the weekend. Kind of fun. Makes life more enjoyable. It does. I also get to see my boyfriend, so it makes life 100 times more enjoyable. Anyway, I've been in the airport a lot and I'm bringing something back, wearing a mask on the plane. I'm gonna do it. I'm not telling anyone else to do it. People are gross, and I might even start wearing a mask to class. I just am disgusted by the people who surround me and how they go about their life. When people sneeze in class, they are not covering their mouths. I don't know when did the status quo change? Like when you sneeze, it's into the elbow crease. When people are sneezing in class, they're not covering their mouths. They're just letting it go. And then when people are coughing, same thing. It's a cough from within. It's a bad cough. How these people act in my classes is the same way that these people act on the airplane. I take too many vitamins and focus way too much on my health to fall to the faulty sickness. I'm on edge when I'm on a plane, and when there's turbulence, who has ever liked turbulence? I've always freaked out at turbulence, but I don't know. Plane stuff that came out with Boeing and the Newark airport basically running on low. Planes have been scaring me recently. Like I'm gonna have to take a plane to get to the places that I want to go to. I would like to sit in the window seat. I think when I'm sitting in the window, I am the most calm because I can look out and kind of see what's happening. But most of my flights recently, I've been booking the cheapest option, so you don't get to choose. I've been sitting in the middle. Obviously, when you're in the middle, you don't have rights over the window. Some of these people are just keeping the window down the whole time. You know, that's okay because it's your window, it's not my window, but me personally, if I was in the window, I would do the window seat differently. Green curry Thai food. Up until a month ago, I never had Thai food before. And I would hear people talk about Thai food and how much they loved it. I got green curry Thai food and it rocked my world. It's my hyperfixation as of late. I've had it I've had it 3 times in the past month. I just really like Thai food. I like that peanut sauce that they give you when you get chicken satay. I just think it is a wonderful dinner. Why are people sending me invites to connect? I'm trying to be a LinkedIn warrior, but I don't know if I'm strong enough. I don't want to post on LinkedIn. I reached out to people and then I made a meeting with someone and then I joined the Zoom and he didn't join. So yeah, I'm kind of taking a step back from LinkedIn. Reshaping, reframing, because why did I get ghosted? I didn't do anything wrong. I believe in science. I trust science. You should be waking up to the sun, let the sun hit your eyes. That immediate vitamin D is crucial. I trust Andrew Huberman. I am obsessed with him. However, when I wake up to sunlight, it gives me such a headache. I don't know if I'm a vampire. I don't know if people are waking up to sun differently than but my bed is here. So think about this. My bed is over here and I sleep this way. The windows are back there. So the sun just comes in and I get a little bit of sun on my bed, like a patch of sunlight comes on my bed. Every day I wake up, maybe not every day, maybe every other day, every few days I wake up with a headache, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the sun. Because when I wake up, I'm immediately like, ugh, ew, like sunlight. So I think I might be part vampire. My recent philosophy is being silly and unserious. Take this as you will. It helps if you have headphones on, because if you don't have headphones on, you might feel a little embarrassed or weird. But if you have headphones on, you kind of fall into this vortex of people who have headphones on and you don't know what they're listening to, if they're talking to someone or what they're doing in there. You don't know what's going on in there. So I have the headphones in, not listening to anything, walking around, And if I see something funny, I'll laugh at it. I've been seeing lots of these videos of people just kind of interacting with strangers and interacting with the public in a funny, unserious way. It's so fun, and it makes me happy. It makes me happy to have like some of that small talk, banter. I just think it's fun. We should just make life silly and unserious, because nothing is that serious and everything is that silly. After class, I came back here and I just needed a break, and I just put on my headphones and I just started dancing. So I've been listening to I'll Take Care of You, Sugar on My Tongue, Tell Me What It Is. In another world, in another life, I might have been a dance teacher. I mean, since I was little, I was obsessed with dancing, dance moms, doing all that, trying to be a gymnast, be flexible. I've been on that shit. I'm just not necessarily to the higher level. I have probably, maybe, let's see, I'm on 343. My brain's telling me to read, read the last sentence. I would do that. I really don't want to do that. Okay, I'm on 343. There's around 380 pages in that book, so I want to finish that today because I'm at the best part. With fall comes reading time, which, oh fuck. You okay? That was really terrifying. I thought my camera broke. That would have been devastating. I would have cried. Yeah, we're good. And I think you're on there stronger than before. What was I saying before that? Oh, reading. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my book. I like books that kind of put you in a different location or a different headspace, different mindset. Books that are personal and introspective, but also have critique. Those are my types of books. One of my favorite books is, I'm forgetting every book I've ever read right now, but No One Asked for This, Cassie David, that's one of my favorite books. It just clicked. Black Friend by Zue, that's a great book. Where I'm getting in this is that I have some new books I want to read. I want to read Sylvia Plath poetry, and then I want to read Albert Camus. Those are the two books that I want to read this fall because I feel like they would give me a perspective. I'm also feeling some post-grad excitement, yet some post-grad blues. It's only September. It's September 19th. I have about 8 months until I graduate. The plan right now is to move to San Francisco, and I love San Francisco. I mean, the first time I went in July, so cold, I thought, where's summer? I was very concerned. But I went back a week ago, and it really is such a nice city. It was perfect weather. It was so nice out. Got to have a little picnic. It's just a fun city. So I'll probably move there post-grad, which makes me really excited for this change. I'm also just having some blues because I'm at school right now. I only have classes on Tuesday and Thursday. I essentially have off Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The weekend, I have so much free time, and I'm having the blues of, wow, I will probably never have this much free time ever again. I must do everything I want within this free time, like within this year. I need to do everything I've ever wanted to do because I'll never have time for it again. I don't know if that's a positive way to look at things. It doesn't feel positive because I don't want to tell myself I'll never have this free time again, even though I probably won't ever have this free time again. Like, it's realistic for me to say that, but I also don't want it to be realistic, if that makes sense. I want free time. I don't want to work. I'm not saying I don't want to work. I don't want to I don't want to I don't know. All in all, I'm trying to take everything in and trying to maximize the time that I have and what I'm doing. I just have this feeling that time will never feel like this again, so I must take advantage of it in whatever way I deem right. It's a toxic relationship. It ebbs and flows. It goes in and out. Some days, yesterday, I was on my phone for an hour and a half. hour and a half? Like, who is she? She's offline. But then other days, I'll be on my phone for 6, 7, 8 hours. That's insane. It's not even that I'm on my phone looking at Instagram for 6 or 8 hours. It's just the constant fuel of listening to something and not having silence just be what it is. If I'm making my breakfast, I'll be listening to a podcast. I love Andrew Huberman, but I don't have to necessarily listen to him every day at every waking second. There needs to be something blasting in my ears. I'm either always listening or watching something. I'm over consuming media, and I know that. And even if it's good media, if it's podcasts or a video essay, it's still, after I have those days where I overconsume so much, I feel so depleted and so stretched. I don't like feeling that way. It's a game. You have to play the game with yourself, and we'll see. I think I'm getting better, but it's still really hard. It's hard to limit your access to media. I don't know, it's fucking hard. Like I said, it's not that it's necessarily bad, it's just that, do you want your whole day being full of too much? I actually just got some new clothes from thredUP. I'm wearing one of the tops right now. I'll do a full spin for you. Check it out. I feel like a cute lumberjack. I really like the color, and it feels very fall. These jeans are also from thredUP, but they're these like skinny dark wash jeans. I don't know if I love them, but they're really comfortable, and I do like the color. It's just not exactly the fit that I wanted. I ordered these off of thredUP. Prada studded ballet flats. They're so fucking cool. They're so cool, and they're so beautiful. This color is exactly what I'm talking about when I say raspberry red. This color. I'm obsessed with them. They don't fit my feet. Maybe my foot's just a little bit. I guess I'm an 8.5, 9. Luckily, thredUP is good with returns, but isn't that the most beautiful shoe you've ever seen? I kind of just want to keep them. I think they are an artifact. I've also brought out my fall bag. I feel like Serena van der Woodsen when I walk around with this bag. I use it for class, and usually side bags, when I have them on my shoulder the whole day, really bug me and bog me down, but this one doesn't. This is thrifted. It's Banana Republic. I think because it's real leather, it doesn't bother me. Anyway, those are the things that I've been pondering about, thinking about, and just, I don't know, coming to realizations. I think it's fun sometimes to just sit down and talk and blab about what's going on up here, what's going on out there. I think it's important to note that none of this is normal, okay? None of it's normal, and we shouldn't brush it under the rug, because what the fuck is happening? I'm not sure. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Bye!